Morning's reflection. On Wednesday, we started a new topic of reflections, and that's about the light. And I'm going to continue that certainly for today and maybe into next week too. I'm obviously feeling very encouraged that summer is on its way. And on Wednesday, we reflected that how much we need light. Not just for growing food and our physical needs, but actually, we need to be in the light so we can see where we are going. Today I want to concentrate a little bit more on, if you like, the spiritual illumination and light. Beyond the physical element, light in the Bible stands for spiritual illumination and truth. It encompasses all that's pure and good and holy, as opposed to the darkness of evil. And there are in many verses, actually, I was going to say to you this morning, if I could find my little bit of paper, that the light is mentioned, I've lost it, over 130 times. I can't find it, in the Old Testament, and 95 times in the New Testament. So light is really important. And as I said on Wednesday, Jesus is the light, and that makes such a difference in our own lives, and recognizing that and that we can live in that light is really important. There are many occasions in the Bible where we have a very similar story. And one example not only is in Psalm 119, which says, God's word is a lamp for my feet and a light for my path, which is, what we've already been saying. But there are several stories about light and lamps. And in Matthew 5, for example, it says, neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and its light gives to everybody in the household. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. And it's really interesting, isn't it, that we've got that about, we don't light a lamp and put it under a bowl or under, the bed or whatever. There's lots of other stories in the Bible which talk about putting a light on the windowsill and that it can be seen. And actually, it's really interesting if you're in the countryside and it's very, very dark, but in the distance you can often see a light from somebody's window, and it's really, really encouraging. And often, if we are lost, it gives us a sort of a pointer as to where we can go. Light is so important in the Bible, and understanding that the deeper significance of light is really important. I'm just going to read from Psalm 37. Commit your way to the Lord and trust in him, and he will do this. He will make your righteous reward shine like the dawn, and your vindication like the noonday sun. It's really important then. It's so clear, really, in all the Bible verses that I've been reading and I will continue to read, that we have to walk in the light, and we have to show our light before others. It's interesting, isn't it, that when you can tell where people are often by, how they walk down the high street, for example. Some people are naturally sunny. And they smile and they cast a greeting, and they're surrounded, if you like, by light, and sometimes they just give joy to others by being there. Now, that's wonderful, and we caught them in that moment, but I'm sure there are other moments perhaps where they're not so sunny, but it's something that we can all aim for. And it's another little passage from Luke 11. Your eye is the lamp of your body. When your eyes are healthy, your whole body also is full of light. But when they're unhealthy, your body is also full of darkness. See to it then that light is within you and not darkness. And when I thought about that, I thought, well, what does that mean? What does it mean that, our eyes have got to be healthy? And it really comes down to, I suppose, what we feast our eyes on. Simply if we're looking at the beauty of creation and God's love, and seeks for the goodness and kindness and the positives in other people, that's going to give us light and give us healthy bodies. But if we look at the wrong things, if we read or see or maybe even watch programs on the TV that we know really we shouldn't be watching but we watch anyway, then that's actually taking us into a realm of darkness and not light. So I think the encouragement today is to think about what we're feasting our eyes on and the light that we get from the things that we see. So our little sayings from Facebook, I haven't had loads actually, interestingly, about light, but I still think they are definitely connected. So the first one is, may you appreciate the beauty that grows up through the cracks when everything feels broken. May your coffee provide motivation, energy and verbal filters. May you remember to stay in your body when your mind starts to churn. May you forgive yourself for the mistakes you're going to make. And may you listen at least as much as you speak. And that ties in with what I said on Wednesday about silent and listen are made up from the same letters. And by listening, we can also be light because we're giving time to people that just need us at that moment. I love this from Winnie the Pooh. As you know, it's one of the ones I quote quite a lot. And it says this: "So Pooh, why aren't you busy?" "Because it's a nice day," said Pooh. "Yes, but why ruin it?" Pooh said. "But you could be doing something important," I said. "I am," said Pooh. "Oh, doing what?" "Listening," he said. "Listening to what?" "To the birds. And that squirrel over there." "What are they saying?" I asked. "That it's a nice day," said Pooh. "But you know that already," I said. "Yes, but it's always good to hear that somebody else thinks so too," Pooh replied. And I'm listening right now to the birds, and that's really important. I might have 1,001 things to do today, but just taking this moment to enjoying the sunshine and the birds is really important. It feeds me and it helps me to be light. And I pray that for you too today. Let us end in prayer. Jesus, make us grateful for the light. Give us eyes to see what it is really that makes us feel blessed, and forgive us when we allow our gratitude to extend only to the blessings which we can be measured in likes. For we know that when all else fades, faith, hope and love remain. In your name, Amen. Have a great day and a wonderful weekend. If you're able to join us on Sunday morning, we will be having a service live streamed at 10 o'clock, and it would be lovely to have you there. Please do share this video if you would like to, and do let me know what your thoughts are on some of my reflections. It's really good, just like Pooh said, to know that somebody else is responding. to what God is saying to us today. Take care.